There are a lot of places you can go and look at Christmas lights on the street in Paris, and I'm going to show you a few of those today, but not a whole lot of Christmas markets anymore. There are a couple spots where there used to be Christmas markets. I'm going to go try and find a couple of those as I go. But this one is a big one, probably the biggest one. In the Tuileries Gardens, right next to the Louvre, got one that goes pretty much the length of the gardens. It's massive. There's a Ferris wheel, tons of food, mulled wine, the works. Definitely a good location to get your Christmas on if you're in Paris for Christmas. Lights, rides, you know, creepy Santas, pretty much everything. I mean, who doesn't love a Christmas haunted house? Pretty sure during the summer this thing turns into a thriller themed haunted house, but you know, whatever. Put a bunch of killer snowmen on it and it's murderous. Also not sure about the Jurassic Park Santa Claus polar bear theme, but it's a thing. I want to ride him.
5, c'est pas grave.
Ooh, hot. Definitely more expensive than it was in Strasbourg. I made a video about the Strasbourg Christmas market recently, which you can always check out. But, you know, still hot wine. This Christmas market is like half state fair, half Christmas market. It's definitely a different experience. Anyways, beyond this giant, this is the biggest Christmas market in Paris that I'm aware of. See if I can find you another one. But in the meantime, there are some great department stores with some fantastic Christmas lights inside of them. Some streets that have some wonderful Christmas light displays in various neighborhoods. You know, and I figured we'd just bounce around town and see what we found. There's, of course, a variety of different Christmas lights around Montmartre, the hill of Paris, including this little Christmas market at Adobe, which is closed at the moment for who knows what reason. Maybe it's because, no, it's a Friday. This should be open. Might be because of the strike. And it's been hard to get around. I wanted to show a lot more than I think I'm going to be able to in the end. Because I planned to do this when the strike was supposed to end at the beginning of this week, which it hasn't, obviously. So anyways, there's like one vendor that's open selling leather goods over here, so that's cool. Otherwise, hopefully these all open up again here soon, maybe over the weekend. But let's check out some of the Christmas lights. I'm gonna wander around Adobe, head up to the top of the hill, go see the church, and we'll see what else we find. Also, it wasn't supposed to rain for another 2 hours, which is a good reminder not to trust weather apps when you're in Paris. Always be prepared for bad weather. Unfortunately, camera don't really want out in the bad weather, so that's unfortunate. But I'm not gonna give up before I at least help you find the cheapest and possibly best mulled wine in all of Paris. It's right off the Artist Square here in Montmartre, so I'll brave the rain, even though I have to ride a bike home in the rain, because that's how much I care about you know, Christmas lights in Paris. Actually, to be honest, the Christmas light game here is kind of weak, but I do care about helping you to enjoy it, especially if you can't be here, and finding this mulled wine.
I wish that every day of the year could have the love.
If you take the roundabout way up from Avest, you want to go to the right when you hit this little fork. But if you get to the Artist Square, if you're on the top side and you're facing Sacré-Cœur, turn around and walk down the hill, and you'll find it. It's gone up to €3. So it's not the €2 wine I remember, but there's a guy just a little farther down that is selling €2 wine. Can I vouch for it? Nope. Am I gonna have some right now? No, I gotta hurry and beat the rain. There are, of course, lots of little streets like this. Well, this isn't particularly a little street. You'll find streets at the center of a lot of different communities that have their lights set up down the way, but that's about it. Like in a neighborhood like this, I like this, it's nice. But this is gonna be about it. You go block that way, you go block that way, you're not gonna find a whole lot. Just to set expectations, if you are coming here and expecting the entire city to be decked out in Christmas lights, say it's about 90% not decked out in Christmas lights. But when you find streets like this, totally worth a nice stroll and a couple of photos. Good to see that the Christmas market in Saint-Germain is live and well. They don't seem closed for the strike at all, which is great. I also have to give props to the suppliers of my own personal Christmas lights. Bike About Tours, they hooked me up with a bike for the duration of the strike to help me get around. And just so you know, this isn't a paid advertisement or anything like that, but they do more than just bike tours. They rent bikes, and you can have your very own for the strike. I hope the strike's not still going on whenever it is you get here. I hope it's over very soon, but just in case it is, there you go. As you can see, the Champs-Élysées has a lot of lights. This is not a place that I would ever recommend you come for its own merits. Really, it's not. I mean, it's a place you should probably go at least once in your life, but for Christmas, they put up a lot of lights. lights. But don't just stick to the Champs-Élysées, like this one long street between the Louvre and the Arc de Triomphe, as you can see behind me somewhere. You want to make sure that you hit some of the side streets too. There's a lot of fancy stores with lots of fancy window displays and lights, and some of them are rather nice. Of course, the Lower Marais and over on Ile Saint-Louis has these like PVC antler snowflake pipe lights. I still don't know what these are, but they're around. I think Rue du Bac might receive the most Christmassy street award so far. Like between the store's decorations and this general sense of shoppiness this weekend, it's got the most Christmassy feel going on so far. And of course, at the top of it, or along it, I suppose, you find the Bon Marché. This is where we get into a little bit of department stores. Probably the most famous. I swapped out. I don't have a bike lock anymore, so I can't go inside because I can't leave my bike out here. Sorry, I made a mistake today. But there's a giant Christmas tree inside. If I can figure out how to get in there tomorrow, I will insert that right here. If I can't, because I got to get this out in time, blame the strike.